Yesterday, Nigeria's former president, Muhammadu Buhari, was laid to rest, and we'll get to bring you the scoops of what transpired in Daura, Katsina State. Well, we say may he continue to rest in peace. The former president actually meant different things to different people. I remember when he was elected in 2015, when he was sworn in, there was high expectation from Nigerians. I remember people trekking from Lagos to Daura, some trekking from Daura to Abuja, different forms of trekking. At a point, the man even started asking, please do not trek for me again. Enough of the trekking. Let's face governance. But the truth is, there are also people who weren't happy with some of the decisions the man took. For instance, the economy took a nosedive. An economy that was flourishing, that he inherited, practically became sick under him. It was evident that the man was not even ready to become president, despite contesting 4 times. It was on the 4th trial that he got it in 2014, 2015. He had contested in 2003, 2007, 2011, and the last one that he got. It took him 6 months for him to even have his cabinet in place.
I remember.
So within that 6 months, the country was on autopilot. There were no ministers. People were just existing, no directive, nothing practically happened, which was a big minus on him. Apart from his inability to understand the economy and how it works, there was also the issue of his health. I remember in 1 year, there was a year he disappeared for 100 and something days. I think 135 days. The president was nowhere to be seen. So mixed feelings, mixed reactions here and there. But one thing you cannot take away from him is his austere lifestyle.
100%.
If you take a look at the videos and pictures that came out of Daura yesterday, imagine if it was to be somebody from the South, a former president from the South who had died. Imagine the kind of mansion you would see in his country home. But that wasn't what we saw yesterday. Yes, people may have their misgivings about him, but one thing you cannot take away from the late former president is that the man was contented with little. You could tell from afar just by looking at him.
You don't talk of a house.
That's what I'm saying.
Old model house.
Exactly.
Old model chair. Those kind of chairs that our daddies used to. Jesus Christ.
Well, so many things to talk about him this morning, but just like we said, there are people who the man would definitely not be in their good books. For instance, the Shiites of this world, I remember that's the Islamic movement of Nigeria, how their leader was attacked, hundreds of his followers killed in cold blood. You come to the southeast, we had Operation Python Dance, Operation Crocodile Smile. Many innocent lives were lost as a result of those operations. As we speak today, some families cannot even see the bodies of their loved ones to have a final closure. So these are some of the legacies that the man left behind. But for me, the biggest is the economy. The economy was so battered that even his successor today in office found it difficult to say, we'll continue from where my predecessor stopped. It was when he saw that it was going to create a problem. He now said, okay, we'll continue from where Muhammadu Buhari stopped. That's how bad the economy was managed. Let's also not forget the Emefiele incident. At the point, Nigeria became the only country in the world, at least within the recent history. As we speak today, we have 2 currencies or 2 denominations of various currencies of currency running side by side. If you see the 200 naira notes, we have 2 types. We have 2 types of 500 naira notes. Likewise, the 1000 naira notes. So many confusion under him. But in all, our elders say, do not speak ill of the dead. But the truth is, when you die, you'll be remembered for what you did while alive. So these are some of the legacies that the late president or former president left behind.